Okay, so if I open up Ramesh's book and we turn to page 121, feel free to follow along. Page 121 are some key definitions around shutdown planning and all kinds of other stuff. So on here, there are 4 definitions on this particular page. One is turnaround, but it's talking specifically around the turnaround of equipment during a shutdown period. Work order parts kitting, and work plan all associated with shutdowns or turnarounds of the plant during shutdown period. So let's kind of group all those together. So oftentimes plants have a shutdown period, maybe during the holidays, and they'll say, okay, the plant's going to be down for a week. And maintenance tries to figure out, well, how much work can we get done during that week? But oftentimes that's arbitrary and not really done effectively. And so people are either waiting around to start work or are overwhelmed because they're the only person with a specific skill set. And so much of the turnaround requirement sits on their shoulders. To effectively understand the shutdown and plan it and schedule it appropriately, we have to understand critical path. There are certain work orders that are required to get done during this shutdown period, and certain ones are critical and along a critical path, meaning I can't start this job till this one's over, et cetera, et cetera. Fully understanding duration and of work, not just labor hours, helps us to develop a critical path for the shutdown. Perhaps that shutdown doesn't need to be a full week. Or maybe because we have a duration that is under that shutdown period, we can get way more work done. So we have to understand duration of job and critical path. Along that critical path, what's the shutdown look like? And then we should be filling in all the other work in the backlog, even if it didn't need to be done during the shutdown, if it can be executed within the window of time that we have. As a supervisor or the maintenance manager, our role is to make sure critical path doesn't creep. Make sure that we can develop critical path in such a way and manage critical path in such a way that we don't impact the shutdown negatively. All the other things can either be slipped or have some creep, or maybe they don't get done at all if there happen to be issues along the critical path that require those resources to help get us back on track. In addition to all that, we want to make sure that we have the work order parts way in advance. So don't trust the CMMS lead time field. Call those vendors ahead of time, find long in advance, find out what the actual lead time for these parts are, and make sure everything is ready to go. The last thing we want to do is have a shutdown where we can't execute the work that we had planned to execute. So make sure that we get our parts on time, manage critical path, and if you are unfamiliar with critical path, contact us. We can give you more information around that. And, well, manage your shutdown effectively. Go make tomorrow better than today.